What's going on, guys? This episode was awesome. Flash episode season 2, episode 20. Super interesting. And yes, I have new glasses or glasses in general. I usually have contacts. So let me know what you guys think about this. I know there's crazy reflections and stuff because of my light. So I got to work on the lighting stuff so I don't get crazy reflection. But anyways, let's talk about episode 20 of season 2. So right off the bat, I have to say this episode was flame emoji. Wow. It was such a good episode. Starting out, vibe, he has a vibe. Sixel has a vibe about his brother. Turns out it's not his brother. It's his brother from Earth 2, which was after Vibe for killing Vibe. Yes, Zoom recruits him to take out some of these people for him, kind of be his like little warrior. And it kind of backfires on him later, and we'll get to that in a second. But it was really cool because it brought this whole brother, relationship back into the mix for Cisco. We definitely got to see another side of Cisco, which is also great. And me having a younger brother myself, to see his other brother die, even though it wasn't his brother, it's still his brother from another planet. To feel that, I was like, dang, that's deep. And then obviously he meets up with him afterwards and gives him a massive hug, like, we need to change this. So I really liked that dynamic. I thought that dynamic was great for the episode and for Cisco as a character. So that was super dope. Barry's arc in this episode, super crazy. Obviously they, at the beginning episode, have this whole holographic thing that Cisco designed for Barry to kind of stop evildoers, but not really stop metahumans that often or that much because he can't really fight them. So I guess it's more of a presence thing, just to be like, oh, the Flash is still around. We might not want to do this. The other part of that, though, is actually later where they have Vibe's brother wanting to attack the police officers at that coffee shop. That's where, the Flash kind of teamed up with the police officers to stop him, but that just went downhill quick. And we'll get to that in a second. But Barry, he was kind of fighting in this episode with himself. You had Wells on one side saying, hey, like, you have to stop Zoom. You have to become the Flash. Joe going back saying, hey, when he makes up his mind, this is really what it is. And then Barry going to get his dad to bring him back to help with this, transition that he's in. And, his dad saying, like, look, like, whatever you decide you want to do to be happy for yourself, you do that. You don't need to be the Flash to be this better person. Ultimately, Barry decides to, after the failed attempt at stopping Vibe's brother goes south when Zoom finds out that Caitlin tipped him off. And that was probably one of the sickest kill scenes we've seen in Flash, period. He runs in, lets them know what's up, get this on tape. What? Snaps everybody's neck. I was like, that's fucked up. That was so crazy. I don't even know what to say. It was so good. It didn't stop there. Barry comes out and he was like, the only reason I didn't kill you guys is because of my affection for Caitlin. But you do this again, and we're gonna forget about all that. And it was so G how he did that. It was like, look, this is the warning. I killed all of these people to warn you. Don't do it again. Don't do it again. Takes off, and Barry's just like, fuck, okay. This isn't going to work. Like, I need to become the Flash because all these people just died. And then, when they go back to Star Labs, he's saying, like, one of the officers had a son, and now he's going to grow up without a father. And, it put it into perspective for him. Like, dang, I could have stopped him. And this entire time, Wells is like, look, man, we're going to create another particle accelerator explosion. We can do it. I can contain it. I know exactly how to do it. So he decides to do it. Barry decides to go for it. And he's like, yes. And, I'm going to do this. I'm going to become the Flash. And Iris, whatever you decide to do, Barry. And early in the episode, you had her kind of confess her feelings to him. So now she's in the feels for him right now, right? That relationship's kind of up in the air. You have the dad now saying, like, hey, like, are you sure you want to do this? Joe just kind of like, hey, man, like, are you sure you want to do this? And Wells is like, yo, man, this is all you got. So he just had so much riding on this one thing. And Barry's big thing was like, look, you can't contain this. You can't contain it. You think you can, it's too risky. And what happened? He starts the accelerator and the shit looks like it just disintegrates Barry. All the while, you have Jesse Quick, Wally West breaking out of that little isolation chamber, going out, and what happens? Boom, particle accelerator explodes, rips Barry apart, I'll get to that in a second, and then hits them in the hallway. That, my friends, is the introduction of the Flash of Jesse Quick and Wally West. Guaranteed. Well, not guaranteed. It's not guaranteed. But it's really interesting. Does that actually give them that ability? Who knows? And some people were like, well, they probably wouldn't because there's no chemicals, but I wonder if it ripped through Barry, if that stuff kind of carried with it. Maybe? I don't know. But back to Barry. Barry gets ripped apart. They show that he dies. And that's the part where I was a little upset at. I was a little upset at, and I'll let you guys know why. If you guys watch The Arrow, I still watch The Arrow. I just don't do recaps on it because you guys don't really care for watching those recaps. But in those recaps, the last episode, Barry shows up as the Flash. So we know he gets his powers back. We know he's not dead. It's a little annoying that they're out of order. Kind of spoils it for people if they watch both shows. But I have a theory. I have not, by the way, watched the preview trailer for the next episode. So I don't know what's going on. So if you're watching this like, oh, bro, well, this is what, blah, blah. I didn't watch the trailer. I usually don't watch the trailers because I want to kind of get a fresh look at it. But let me know if I'm right. I really think Barry is in the Speed Force. I think he's trapped in the Speed Force. I think that's what happened. I think he got ripped apart and he's in the Speed Force somewhere and he has to find his way out of the Speed Force. So that's my theory. If you guys saw the trailer and it shows anything of Barry being alive, let me know in the comment section because I would really like to know if my theories are correct. Also, if you've watched this thus far, and I'm going to give you a really cool piece of information. My last video, I said that I met Tom CAVANAGH in Santa Monica. Well, Tom has agreed to come on my YouTube channel. So right now, if you guys have anything that you want me to shoot with him, anything that we could shoot together, let me know in the comments as well, because I really want to know what you guys want to see. It may be tech related and Flash related since this is a tech and geek culture channel, but let me know in the comments what you guys want us to do and we'll see what we're able to do. I'm really, really excited. Tom is such a awesome person. I can't even begin to tell you how awesome this guy is, but he did agree to come on, which is so exciting. So let me know down below, guys, what you guys want me to cover with him, maybe a video idea, things like that. I will try my best to see what we can do. And if you guys like this recap, if you like the episode, let me know in the comment section down below. I'm trying some new things here, new glasses, you know, we're doing everything new. Kind of. And if you guys want to show me some love, hit that thumbs up button. I'd really appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, you got to do that. Hit that APP logo in the corner to subscribe to the channel, or if you're on mobile, hit the subscribe button. All right, guys, till next time. See you later. So are you guys live on social? I am starting to be more active on other platforms as well. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram and Twitter, you can do so at Adonis_ATMLV. See what I'm doing throughout the week. Let me know what you guys are doing throughout the week as well. I also have a tech and geek culture community page on Facebook called Absolutely Tech, so we can just geek out on there all day long. If you guys have any questions, anything like that, hit me up anytime on those social platforms. All right, guys. See you later.